do it after the beep.
Because if you don't, we will.
Beep!
Hi, it's Josh. I was wondering if you had any new information on Sarah, perhaps what the hospital she's in. I'm at home. Give me a call. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope that's the last business call of the evening, because I don't want anything or anybody to interrupt us now or ever.
You look...
I know.
I just thought you might be exhausted or something after our time at the Springfield Inn. So.
Well, let me show you exactly how exhausted I am.
Stand this. My mama in some hospital in Rome. The doctor doesn't even speak English. There's no way to communicate.
I got this list of technical terms here. I mean, I hope I got it right. I hope somebody here can make some sense out of this stuff. You know, my Italian's about good enough to, like, order pasta fazool. So that's as far as it goes.
It's not good, Buzz. I know it. I have this feeling.
Is your mom tough like you? Then she'll be fine.
What if she's not?
Then we'll get through it together.
It's okay now. I'm here, and I'll help you any way I can, all right? You just have to ask. I'll take care of everything.
Zachary? Why couldn't you love me back? I thought you were leaving.
I can't leave it like this. There are things I have to tell you about myself, Michelle. Things you don't know.
Oh, they're precious.
Yep. My boys.
Wait till Meg meets her nephew.
Oh, look, he's yawning, that one.
Now, see, that's Kevin.
Yeah,
there.
Look, the easy way to tell is Kevin is a bruiser. He's got about 1.5 pounds on his little brother Jason.
Well, they're both just beautiful.
Except there's no way these two are carbon copies of one another.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
No, Red, I'm not talking about the weight thing. It's just that I've been here every day to see these guys, and I can't get over how identical twins can look so different. Now, what about that, Ross? The doctors, what do they have to say? Any theories?
You have come to ask to court my daughter. You have come to the wrong house. I have no daughter.
Papa, please don't do this. Papa, just listen to what we have to say.
Please, husband, do not speak so harshly. I know there must be joy in your heart to see our daughter again and to hear her speak. I'm not wrong, am I?
Leave. No. I'm not going to let you deny your own flesh and blood.
No, Rick, don't.
No, fine. You can be angry at me. You can be angry at her. But she is still your child.
Doctor, you do not know how I feel, and you will not until you are a father.
Papa, this isn't fair. Please don't speak to him that way.
Hush, child. Whether you have children or not is not the issue here. Abigail knew full well when she chose to make her life away from Goshen that she would no longer be accepted in our community.
This will is their own home.
This is no longer Abigail's home.
Oh, my God. How can you say that? This is your daughter.
She has shunned God and her community. She has shunned us.
Mr. Bloom, she chose a different way of life, heathen.
You do not understand.
No, I don't understand. You gave birth to Abigail. You held her in your arms the day she was born. You saw the miracle of that birth and the life that you created. You can't stand there and look at me, Mrs. Bloom, and tell me that doesn't mean something.
Rick, this isn't doing any good.
Abigail is a woman of God. You and your husband and this community taught her that.
And now she has turned her back on us.
She loves you with all her heart, just the way you are. Why can't you accept her the way she is?
This is not what we raised her to be.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you never loved your daughter.
There is no purpose serving this fighting. They have their beliefs.
Abby, they're wrong.
No, they are not
Yes, they
wrong.
are.
Yes, they are right.
How can you say that?
Because we have got to respect their beliefs. Do you understand? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was wrong to come here.
No, you weren't.
No, I was wrong
No,
to
you
think
weren't.
that I could live in both worlds. I'm sorry.
Will you look at this young woman? Please. Abby, will you look at your parents? Can any of you say that you don't get up every morning loving your parent or loving your child? Mr. Bloom, can you tell me that love ever stops?
Actually, Fletch, I was obsessing about the identical thing myself for quite a while.
Oh, okay. So maybe they aren't identical. Could they be fraternal?
Well,
Honey, what difference does it make?
no, Holly, it's okay. They are identical, but it's difficult to tell. It's a little hard to tell now with their hats on, but they have that same shell-like curve up at the top of their ears. They do.
Yeah, well,
And then the corner of their mouths, they turn up the same. And then when they get mad, they cry. They're shaking like this. Their fists. They want
Oh,
to
that's
fight.
Blake. She did that for years.
Well, you'll be happy to know Blake still does that. Anyway, every couple hours I notice something different. It's amazing how rapidly they change.
Well, you know what? I think you're right after all here, because, Red, remember with Meg, when she was first born, her hair was like the morning gold with sunrise. And who knows in a few weeks what these little fellas are going to look like.
No, exactly identical or not, they are healthy, and that's the important thing. And they are going to the happiest home any kid could want.
No doubt about that.
Hey, sweet.
It's just that I was surprised that these identical twins could look so different.
Yeah. Well, you know, Rick says it's just a medical anomaly.
Does he say why?
Any number of things. Jason was cesarean. Hi, guy. And then the difference in nutrition. But anyway, Rick is checking it out.
Okay. All right. Well, what about Blake? When can we see her?
As soon as she's done with her test, which should be any time now.
Okay. In the meantime, how about a cup of mud on you?
Okay. Oh, I see you remember the cafeteria's fine cuisine.
I sure do. Red, how about it?
No, you two go ahead. I want to confer with my grandchildren.
Howie, I don't know if I've said this enough, but thank you. I mean, your support has been a lifeline for Blake and me.
You deserve every happiness.
I think I already have it.
Yeah.
See you down there.
Okay.
Blake, you can come out now.
You don't owe me any explanation, Zachary.
Well, I'd like to try.
It's okay. As far as I'm concerned, you can go on being the mystery man of Springfield and go off to your next port of call when you're finished at the lighthouse and forget you ever knew me.
I don't ever want to forget you, Michelle.
You're confusing me. I don't know what you want.
I'm not very good with words.
Try.
No matter what my feelings are for you, and no matter how you feel about me, I can't return those feelings.
What does that mean? Are you involved with someone else?
In a way.
Oh, I I get it. Whoever your real girlfriend is, you two decided to see other people, and that's where I came in.
No, it's not like that at all.
She must be very important to you.
I don't have a girlfriend. I've never had anyone else in my life like that.
Never. In all your life.
Look, Michelle, I don't know how to tell you this except to say I don't want you to expect something from me that I can't give back.
You want to, though, don't you? You care about me a lot more than you're saying. That's true, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Grant, I'm so glad you could see us.
It's no problem at all. Lillian told me your mother is in a hospital in Rome.
Yeah, that's right. And the doctor who's in charge of her case doesn't speak any English, and it's so frustrating not being able to find out what's going on.
I understand. I have a friend in Rome. He's a surgeon. He can help us translate.
Oh, could you call him?
Yeah, and wake him up if you have to.
Well, I already called him. Unfortunately, he's in surgery right now, but I will speak to him later. When I do, I'll put him in touch with your mother's
Well,
physician.
how long do you think that's going to take?
As soon as I find out anything about your mother's condition, I will let you know.
Hours.
That stuff I wrote down for you, those terms, I mean, does that help you? Is that a clue?
Well, I'd really rather not speculate at this time.
Oh, come on. Something tells me you got a good idea.
It's never a good idea to jump to conclusions.
Please, come on. It's a mother. It's a mother, please. She's got to know.
Okay. From what I can tell, Miss Cooper, your mother seems to be suffering from an illness called staphylococcal pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
It's treatable.
Yes, it is. However, this particular type of pneumonia can cause serious complications. And before you get upset, listen to me. I have no way of knowing what your mother's general health is. I have no way of knowing how sick she was before she sought treatment. I don't know any of that. These things can make a big difference in her recovery.
Well, this condition that she might have, is that life-threatening?
I won't lie to you. It can be.
Well, I have to go to her.
To Italy?
She's my mother, Buzz. I have to. Dr. Grant, thank you so much for everything, and I'm going to call you in a little while to see if you were able to find out anything.
I will do as much for you as I can.
Thank you. Can we get out of here?
I'll drive you to the airport.
Thanks. We should make a stop first.
I hope Sarah got to the doctor in time.
To share what we're feeling.
Well, honey, we do share. Let's keep on sharing.
I just want to stop for 1 second. Hold on. Just feel like you feel like you're under some kind of a pressure or something here, you know? I mean, you put together our rendezvous at the Springfield Inn, and now...
Didn't you enjoy that?
Yes, I did, very much.
Well, hang on for round two.
I'm just wondering if there's something that you're not telling me.
Honey, you know how much I like being with you.
Yeah, but is there something that's making you feel like you have to do this, or...
Well, it's because we were apart for so long. Yes, and I just missed our closeness. I missed being
there's something
like
else
this
that
with
I'm
you.
sensing here. Annie, there's an urgency. Speak to me. Come on, tell me.
I can never put one past you, can I? Can I?
What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
It's, guilt. I feel extremely guilty about lying to you when I was addicted to that medication. I guess I'm just trying too hard, you know, to make it up to you.
You shouldn't feel that way.
So you won't hold it against me? I love you. I just want us to make a fresh new start. I want to forget all about the bad things that happened. And this is only the first step.
God tell you that if you have a daughter, you should love your daughter?
I told you, I have no daughter.
You do not understand. Abigail is not naive about our ways. She knows we have chosen the harder way, the rockier course.
Along the way, Your heart turned to stone.
Can you not see our pain? Inside, our hearts are breaking for the child that is lost to us.
She is not lost. She has found herself. Parents, they just have to let their children go where they need to go and send them off with love.
You speak from no experience. My husband is right. Until you are a father, you can never know.
I have a family, Mrs. Bloom. A good family. And I know how devastated I would feel if my father rejected me like you've done to your daughter.
She has left us no choice. She has fallen into temptation and lost God.
No, Mama. No. I say my prayers every night. I study the Bible just like you taught me.
It's much harder than you'll ever know for Abigail to live out her beliefs in our world. And she does it, Mrs. Bloom. She does it every single day.
Belongs here in Goshen with our people.
What about Springfield? What about the people in Springfield? Abigail has touched many, many lives here. And every one of them is better for it, and that includes me. So maybe, just maybe, there's a reason Abigail left Goshen. And maybe it's a good reason, Mrs. Bloom. Not a reason for you to turn your back on her. Who knows? You know, maybe it was God's will. My faith may not be as strong as yours, but I believe in God. And I hope God gives you the strength to accept your daughter just the way she is. You asked me earlier if I could see your pain, and I do, and I know in my heart that it's not necessary. Let's go home.
What happened to you in there? You have shown me a part of your heart that you've never shown me before. And I'm so tired, and I feel nothing.
CBS, welcome home.
You gave me your bracelet. And unless you have a box full back at the lighthouse, it was a pretty big deal for you to give it to me. You wore it all the time. A person doesn't give away something that's close to them unless it's a very special gift.
I can't stand here and lie to you, Rochelle. I can't say I don't care about you. I do.
Okay. Now you're being honest.
But that doesn't change anything.
Why not?
You're very special to me.
But you can't act on those feelings.
I wish I could.
You say you care about me, and in the same breath you say, forget it. You're leaving as soon as your carpentry project is over.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm making it so confusing.
You can't have it both ways. You can't say that you feel something for me and then walk away like we never happened.
I have to.
Why? Why can't we be like two ordinary people and just take it from there?
Because it's not ordinary.
What's so hard about it? Why are you running away?
Rochelle, you don't understand. I've chosen a different path.
Are you gay?
No. I've just chosen another way.
Because it's okay if you are. I'd understand at least that would be an explanation.
I'm on a spiritual path. And that means I can't be with you as you'd like.
So, Your priest?
No.
But you have no room in your life for me. Fine. Be as spiritual as you want. Take your bracelet. And we don't ever have to have this sorry, embarrassing conversation ever again.
Tell me about it?
About what?
About this weight that is on your heart.
Oh. How can I be down, Mom? I just gave birth to 2 beautiful boys.
Postpartum depression?
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. You know, that's probably what it is. I just smidgen, though, nothing terminal.
Hey, boys. Your mama's feeling downhearted. How about a smile? Make it a double. Ear to ears.
I love those boys so much. I didn't think it would be possible to love something or someone as much as this until they came into my life.
We know that feeling never goes away, even when they grow up and have kids of their own.
You mean that?
Yeah. We've come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, sweetie, there is this magic thing that happens. And you will always know when one of them is sad or troubled. And that's why I know that something is troubling you. Why don't you tell me what it is? I could help you. It won't go any further.
I know it wouldn't.
So tell me. What is it?
It's nothing.
You sure?
You know, I'd like to freshen up, I think. Why don't you get Fletcher and Ross and bring them back to my room, okay? Okay.
Did you take care of everything? We don't want to be having babies before we're ready, remember?
No problem. I took care of everything. This is just for us. No babies until we're ready. A car door.
Terrific.
No, honey. You don't have to go get it. We can just pretend we're not home.
It's okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna see who it is. I'll get rid of him as quick as I can, okay? Hold on.
Joshua, I'd like to take you up on your promise. I need your help now more than I've ever needed it before.
This is not a good time.
Hey, listen, we hate to bother you like this, but she's right. We do need your help.
What is it? Reva, you look scared to death.
It's my mother. We finally were able to get a hold of her doctor in Italy.
It's not good.
She has pneumonia. It could be serious.
Oh, no.
We don't know the exact prognosis, but we're having Dr. Grant try and find out for us.
But it could be life-threatening. I mean, she may be dying.
Why, you didn't say that.
Well, I know, but it's just that we'd like to get over to Italy as soon as we can. I want to be with her.
Well, I can certainly understand that.
I called Dylan. He wanted to come, but I told him to just wait. And Rusty's going to meet us in Rome. He's taking the first plane
And
now.
Hawk's packing up. He's coming.
The thing is, I hate to ask you for favors like this, but I was wondering if maybe we could use the Lewis jet. Buzz and I would like to get there as soon as we can.
I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
No,
I mean, the
it's-
Lewis jet isn't occupied right now,
No,
is
it's
it?
not. I'll tell you what. I'll get on it right away. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Wait just a minute. Let me call Cedars and find out if Dr. Grant's heard anything more about my mother's condition.
Okay, hurry.
It's just that I don't want to have to wait on in an airport or on some crowded plane with a bunch of other people. I'd be more of a basket case than I am now.
I'm really sorry about it.
Yes, Dr. Grant, please. It's Reva Shane Cooper. He'll know what it's about.
I'm really sorry about this interruption, you know.
Hey, Sarah's like family. I'd do anything for her.
Dr. Grant, it's Reva Cooper. I was wondering whether you had contacted your friend in Italy yet about my mother. You did. I see. Is that bad? No, I understand. I do, and I appreciate your help. Thanks.
What's going on?
Well, it seems that she has that pneumonia.
Yeah,
How serious is
exactly.
that?
Well, it can be very serious if it's not taken care of.
And apparently she thought it was the flu, and she just was going
there
to
was
wait.
no doctor?
No, not for a week.
Oh, she's going to be okay. There's got to be something they can do.
Dr. Grant suggests that maybe we get her to Chicago. He knows a specialist there that might be able to take care of it.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can. It's just going to be dangerous. She's virtually going to need a flying ambulance.
Well, then that's what we're going to have to do. Here, let me get on the phone. I mean, Sarah took care of me and the kids when I could barely think straight, you know. There's nothing I wouldn't do for that lady. Yes, this is Josh Lewis. I need you to get the Lewis jet ready.
You've reached the Bauers. Please leave a message for Michelle or Rick.
I'm not sure what's happening in that house, but I hope you've gotten my messages and you're expecting me. I hate answering machines, rudest things ever invented. Can't wait to see you, children. Bye.
You didn't say a word on the way home. Rick, you cannot blame yourself for not being able to change my parents' minds. They are very set in their ways, and they have a very different idea of love than you do.
No, Abby. I'm no better than they are.
What? Rick, you are the most open and caring person that I know. I know that if you had a child, you would never walk away from them.
It's a phone. Bowers.
Rick, it's Blake. Listen, you've got to get over here immediately.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Are the boys all right?
Yes, just get over here as soon as possible, Rick.
Hold tight. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, but I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's important.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hawk's up and moving. He's going to meet at the airport in 30 minutes.
Oh, that's great. Sarah will have everyone she loves around her.
I guess we should stop by home, pick up the passports, and go straight to the airport.
I have the name of the gentleman who's in charge of the flying ambulance, so I guess we're all set.
Okay, look back, Josh. Don't call him as soon as I know anything.
Okay, I will.
No.
I will.
Hang
Good
on,
luck.
hang on. There's a problem. Hold on. Thank you. They're having trouble getting the medical supplies for Sarah's flight back.
Well, what a delay.
Yeah.
But we are going to get it.
Yeah, we're going to get it.
Because I can't leave Mama over there in some hospital in Rome all by herself.
Calm down, okay? I'm going to take care of it.
Well, how much time is that going to take? We may not have much time.
Well, it's just that this flying ambulance deal is a little more complicated than I thought it might be.
I can see that.
Well, I think the best thing would be for me to go with both of you to Italy and make sure all the equipment gets into place there, and then I should be back in time for dinner tomorrow night, okay?
Well, how's my favorite candy stripe this evening?
Hi. I was wondering if Mrs. Clark was up for visitors. She likes me to read to her.
Oh, Mrs. Clark's asleep.
Oh.
Yeah. But Mr. Berman in 302 would love some new magazines. The pile here just came in.
Sure. Such a klutz.
Michelle? Are you all right?
Oh, Zachary, don't pretend you care. You're on some great spiritual journey. I'm one of the dead-end roads you almost took by mistake.
You know, you couldn't be more wrong.
I have stuff to do.
Wait, Michelle. You know, this isn't a game I'm playing.
Have I told you how great you look?
Thank you. I'm still fat, though.
You're not. You are gorgeous. Can you believe that she went through such an ordeal just a few days ago?
And now she's going home.
Yeah, you're going home tomorrow. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Oh, boy, remember how
Our boys are going to be in their very own room in their very own house.
Yeah, and we were so terrified when we brought Meg home. We didn't know what we were doing.
Honey, don't scare
And now the trouble you have, going to be times two.
Disregard my
But it's going to get better. It'll get better. It really will. In 6 months.
Thank you, Fletcher. But I am looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to have 4 Marlers under one roof. Hello, doctor. How you doing? Let me guess, you're here to tell me how identical twins can look so different.
Ross, I'm still working on that one, and when I have the answer, I'll let you know.
It's going to be soon, though, right?
Yeah. Hey, I hate to break up the festivities, but I have to check on Blake's stitches.
Oh, all right. We've got to go, Lenny. You did think I was over.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm going to go home and get that welcome home party together. Right?
Okay, baby. You have a good night. I love you. Don't ever forget that.
It's etched in my memory. Now I have the boys to remind me how much I love you.
Hey, Dr. Moss. Wanted to tell you she looks marvelous.
Thank you.
And
Thanks,
so
Buzz.
do our grandchildren. Thank you for your part in bringing them into the world.
See you later, Mom.
Bye, thanks.
Take care, all right?
Okay, honey.
See you in a bit.
All right.
See you, Rick.
See you, Ross.
Rick, now, you've got to come up with a really good excuse about these twins that Ross will buy, because we're going home tomorrow. Rick, what's wrong?
Tonight I saw with my own eyes what happens when a father denies his own child.
Rick, look, I don't know what the situation is or who you're talking about, but I'm sure that there was a very good reason for it.
No, Blake, it was all wrong. It was all wrong.
Rick, you promised. You promised that you wouldn't tell Ross. You promised that the boys would have a normal life, Rick. We're going home tomorrow. You promised.
Yes, I did. Blake, I promised. But more importantly, I promised my father.
Wait a minute. Ed knows that Kevin is your son?
No, he doesn't know. But when he thought there was a possibility that I was the father of one of these boys, I promised him I would not destroy the life you have with Ross. And I'm not going to break that promise to you, Blake.
I know that this hurts. But you're doing the right thing for everything. And everyone.
I have an idea. I'm going to talk to Ross about the babies tomorrow. I'm going to put this to rest once and for all.
Thank you.
Now, don't thank me, because if I screw this one up... it's going to cost me my career and the woman I love.
Why are you here, Zachary? Why did you follow me all the way to the hospital?
I needed to make sure you're okay.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't believe you. If all I am is a friend to you, you could have called me tomorrow to ask if I was all right.
Well, I'm not that kind of person.
You're hiding something, Zachary.
I'm being as honest as I know how.
No. Stuff you're not telling me. And if you say that's not true, you're either a liar or you're fooling yourself. Nowhere are we finished, Zachary Smith.
You really have to go.
I promise you I'll be back inside of 24 hours, okay?
Okay, I know how much Sarah means to you. You go. You lived in Italy for 5 years. If anyone can help her, you can.
Thanks, Ann.
Go. You've been more than generous.
No, Reva, your mother's sick. It takes Josh to Italy to help her up, and I totally understand. Oh, the kids, they're with Elaine. They're having a slumber party tonight with Marina.
Okay, I'll pick them up tomorrow at the diner.
It's a plan. Let's go.
You give Mara and Shane a kiss for me, okay?
Okay, I will.
And this one's for you.
You'll have something better when you come back.
Hey, come on, right here.
Bye. Good luck. Bye. Take care of yourself.
How am I supposed to get pregnant when Josh is 30,000 feet up in the air? Huh?
Reva, you sure do know how to mess up things for me. Okay. I have 24 hours left for best results. Josh will be back in time. It's gonna be tight, but I am gonna have Josh's baby.
Too empty without you in them. What did Rick say about the stitches?
Fine, good as new.
Huh? Yeah, I told you. Gonna be eternally grateful to Rick for all he's done for us. So are we ready for tomorrow morning? Taking the boys home? Starting our new life together? Greg and me? Baby's next 4.
How can you deny a child of your own? How can any parent ever say, I have no child?
This has been Guiding Light. Up on the CBS Evening News, a rising young basketball star who just happens to be deaf. His inspirational story later.